So I just got out the shower. I did some skincare, brushed my teeth, did all of that, because I'm about to go to the cruise port now. There's a shuttle that actually is going to pick me up from my hotel, which was actually good because the price of Uber or Lyft was going to be twice as much, and I wasn't about that. So I'm about to check out and head to the cruise port. Finally, I've made it to room 15607. Just give y'all a quick peek. I'll do a full room tour on a different video. So yeah, this is a family inside interior room, so I don't have any windows. So this is the best sleep. They have a closet here, and then they have a TV here, and that's pretty much it. The little sitting area right there. That's pretty much it. So quick tip for those that don't know, if you haven't been on Norwegian, a lot of people go to the garden cafe like when they get on the ship because the rooms aren't ready till closer to 2, which is around now. But Norwegian actually has other restaurants that are open that are complimentary. So it's called Taste and Savor. Those are their complimentary dining rooms. They also have the Manhattan dining room, but the Manhattan dining room, I think I got my shirt on wrong. Maybe not. Okay, this is a men's shirt, so maybe that's why it fits like that. Anyways, I got it from Japan. But, oh gosh, back to my point. Norwegian has free food. Not free food. Yeah, it is free food. What I'm trying to say. Complimentary food when you get on the ship in other areas outside of the garden cafe. Dang it, that's what I'm trying to say. So I went to, I think it was called Taste. But Taste and Savor are the exact same. They're just across from each other. So you have Taste, Savor, exact type of restaurant, serve the same type of food, but it is actually sit-down dining food. So like they actually bring you the meals, everything. Garden Cafe, that's the buffet. You just go around and just grab what you want. But it was extremely chaotic. I wish I could have recorded for y'all, but it took me forever to find a seat. I didn't even eat because I was just like, ugh. So when I was looking at they call it the freestyle daily, I was like, oh snap, I see Taste and Savor are open. So I went there. But you have to make sure that you read the times for the restaurants when you come on the ship, because Taste and Savor closes at 2 o'clock. So as long as you're there by 2, you'll get served. But if not, then you'll have to eat at the garden buffet, or you'll have to eat at the bar and grill, which is on deck 7. Anyways, I'm about to get myself together. My luggage is not here yet, but I'm still gonna just relax for a minute. They have the Celebrate party at 4:15. I don't know if I'm gonna go. I might, but we'll see. Anywho, I'll check in a little later. There's a solo meetup in like 15 minutes, so I'm actually about to head downstairs to deck 8. I think it's called the Cavern, I believe. That's where they're doing a solo meetup. So let's see if I meet some people. It's like a hosted thing, so which is good. It's not like a free for all, because I don't feel like forcing myself to talk to people. But if it's a hosted thing and there's games or something like that, then I'll be more with it, you know. This is deck 8. They have some shops on this deck. Just left the solo cruise meetup, and they have like events all week for the solo cruisers. So I'm gonna skip the event tonight, but I'll probably catch them tomorrow because they're going to watch a show tonight. But look at this view. Breathtaking. This is part of the arcade area. This game is $7 to play. Absolutely not. They have some games. They have some more games on the 5th floor. Casino on deck. I believe this is deck 7. This is sick. The specialty restaurants. It's like a Japanese, I believe, hibachi style restaurant. So she decided to come get dinner early because I'm kind of hungry. I didn't eat really much of that food earlier, and I have some stuff to do tonight, so I was like, let me get dinner now. Good morning, good morning. It is day 2, Sunday, June 22nd. It's like 8:30ish in the morning. I'm about to get up and go get some breakfast. Listen, last night I was exhausted. I came back to the room and I didn't go back out because honestly, it took forever for me to get food because it was so Taste and Savor and the Manhattan were all packed. And because I went to dinner early, which I typically don't do before 7 o'clock, I had to wait about 30 to 45 minutes, like a 45-minute wait. So after that, I ended up getting something on my shirt, and I was tired. I'm like, listen, forget going out. I'm just coming back to the hotel and I'm gonna knock out. So that's what I did. But today we're at sea, so we don't have any stops. We're not making any stops, no ports, just cruising. So it's a lot of like activities and stuff today. So we'll see what I get into. Went to the Garden Cafe to get some breakfast. This is Pulse Fitness. This is the gym on the 16th floor. They have all types of machines. They even have these kettlebells and weights over here. Mandara Spa on the 16th floor. This is Spice H2O. It's only for adults here. This is inside Spice H2O, which is only for adults. It's open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Keep in mind, we're close to Alaska, so it's cold. Not many people are out here. But if we were going to a Caribbean cruise, people would definitely be out here. There are 2 hot tubs out here. Spice H2O is also a bar. And there's another hot tub over here. So I went to do the pamper party on deck 16 at the fitness center, but they were like, it's closed for now. I came too late. So I walked around the ship, showed y'all H2O, Spice H2O. And I have an event in 2:15, so I have like 45 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can get something to eat from the buffet really quickly. This is Cute Smokehouse. It is so cold. It's not that cold, actually, it's just really windy. Like my tripod is like barely standing up straight. I'm holding it right now, literally holding my tripod because it's so windy out here. My hands are getting cold, so I'm actually gonna go back inside because this weather is disrespectful, really disrespectful. Recap, 2:15 there was a solo meetup meeting. I went, but it was only like 8 of us that showed up, and we were supposed to play bingo. And so the guy was like, the director was like, we need at least 15 people to play bingo, so we'll just do it at our 5 p.m. meetup. I was like, okay, cool. So the plan was to go back at 5 p.m. I went to sleep, okay? It's a sea day. It's been a long day already. And it's not too much going on like in the early day and early afternoon, so I didn't go back. But it is almost like 8:30, I think, p.m. So I'm actually about to head to dinner. And then there's an icon show, Broadway show at 9:30 that I'm going to. And we'll see how I feel after that. But I need to go to dinner. And I will check in a little later. Just finished the icon show, but we couldn't record in there, so I didn't get any footage. But it is like 10:20 at night, and it's still light outside. This is where they're having karaoke at. I just got back from all the things I did. So first was dinner. Okay, that was okay, not bad. I had shrimp a la vodka. I didn't record it, but I had that. And then I went to the icon show. That was okay. How is Bruno Mars an icon, but Beyonce and Michael Jackson isn't? So they did songs about Bruno, Elton John, whoever that is, Barbra Streisand, whoever that is, Celine Dion, like, yeah. They also did Stevie Wonder. I'm not gonna lie, they did Stevie Wonder. They did one more black person, I think. It's not like 3 black people, I guess, if y'all count Bruno. But it's like, how is Bruno Mars an icon, but no Beyonce songs and no Michael Jackson? Okay. So the show was just, if that's your thing, if Broadway stuff is your thing, then you probably would have liked it. It was just okay for me. Then I went to karaoke, which was, I was the only black person in karaoke. I was like, all right. I stayed for a few songs and I had to get up out of there. I wanted to do karaoke, but the list was long, and I was like, they're not even my target audience anyways. So got up out of there, went to the Decades party just to see what they was doing. Stayed there for 5 minutes, left, went to the Groove party, Motown Groove. That's where it was at. That's where the black people was at. Auntie and uncle them, that's where they was at. I had a good time for a minute. And then it kind of transitioned at 11:30 to late night clubbing, but they still played Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. I'm looking for some ROSCOE, Mr. Shawty, put it on me. I be going, shorty. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Or some lifestyle. Like, not Whitney Houston. That's not late night clubbing to me. Anywho, I'm back at the hotel. Not the hotel, the room. I'm about to lay it down. It's been a long day. It's dang near midnight. But keep in mind, it's 3 a.m. Florida time. So my body is all messed up. So, about to call it a night. I'll see y'all in the morning. So this is the cruise port in Sitka, Alaska. You can take a shuttle. It's free. It's like a 10 minutes to downtown. If you come before noon, you have to get reservations. If not, you can just hop on. So this is Sitka, Alaska. I don't have any excursions booked or anything, but let's see what we can get into. I'm gonna walk into town really quickly. I need to actually go to the bank. There's a little spot across the street. I'm gonna go there first. I'm just walking downtown Sitka. Lots of stores, shopping, some restaurants. I'll go right here to Wells Fargo because I have absolutely no cash. There are some food trucks selling like fresh fish and like regular hot dog type food, some Thai, Alaskan edition. I might stop and get something because I haven't eaten all day. So I went and got some kettle popcorn. There's this burger in front of me. So let's see if I eat something from here. I don't know. This is the cruise port, like right outside. As you can see, my ship is right there. The Bliss. And then you have Celebrity ship right there. The Summit. So listen, I met this fine black man at this burger place in Sitka. Y'all, he was so fine. We were talking like, what do you do? He's like, he's a tankerman, blah, blah, blah. Then he bent down and I saw the ring on his finger. I got out of there so fast. I don't play with married men. But that was my type. He was so fine. After I left Sitka, I came back to the room and I knocked out for hours. I'm talking about I hit the bed, okay? Woke up, went to dinner. Then I went to karaoke once again. Next, I went to just to see what they had going on at the Latin party. That was cool to see them dancing. Not my thing, but just was hanging out for a few minutes. Then I went to the social lounge. They call it the club. And listen, I have a small clip. I can't post too much because I'm gonna get copyrighted. But it was the black ladies came in, the aunties. We was having a ball. We had a good time. It was like 4 of them and me, the youngest on the floor. They was all like they 50s, 60s, child. But they was getting it. They played Boots on the Ground. Turn them up. But after that, I went to get a little late night snack, and now I'm back in the room. So I'm about to lay it down, brush my teeth, and call it a night. We're going to be in Juneau tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. So pretty early to 1:30. So not much time. So kind of got to get some rest before I got to get back up because it's after midnight right now. Good morning. Good morning. It is Tuesday, June 20 someday. Can't remember what day it is. But today we are in Juneau. We have docked about an hour-ish ago. So I'm going to head down and get some breakfast and then walk around and see what I can get into. I love, y'all, this sweater. It is from Tokyo, from Japan. The quality of their shirts and sweaters is immaculate. Like that shirt I had on the other day, immaculate. The quality, y'all, I'm telling you, they don't make stuff like this in the U.S. Like, this quality is so fire. Anyways, I'll catch you on in a little bit. I'm about to eat. Started off with some fruit, got some cheese grits, white toast, sausage, bacon, potatoes, eggs. Supposed to be sausage on there. I don't know if they added it. Orange juice, and then I have some apple juice. There's this little ramp you have to walk up after you get off the ship. Take the shuttle. The bus will drop you off right here, and in front of me is like a whole bunch of different vendors selling different tours and excursions. You can go to Mendenhall, you can do whale watching, lots of different things.
Of course, you'd have to do it on a seaplane, and those seaplanes still take off and land right here. Obviously, this is no longer our airport. There's actually a bunch of nice restaurants in there. I'll show you our other airport, our new airport, on the way back into town as well. So Juneau's a town of about 32,000 people, and I get this all the time.
This is the Mendenhall Glacier. Look at this. We're gonna go to Nugget Falls. Which means we're gonna go to the right. Nugget Falls, sorry. Welcome to Nugget Falls. I'm gonna try and get closer. Be careful, it's rocky right here. Nugget Falls, Juneau, Alaska. I'm gonna see if I can get closer, but I need to keep an eye on the time because I have to be back at the ship at 11:45. I'm not ship, the area to get on the trolley at 11:45, and it's like a 25-minute hike back up that way. So I need to be mindful of the time. Ooh. And that is a wrap on the Mendenhall and Nugget Falls, Mendenhall Glacier. I'm headed back to the bus so we can get back to the ship. Hopefully I don't miss it.
You don't think so? Tracy's King Crab Shack is going to be just in this parking lot right here. I'm going to pull in here. It'll be to the right, and there's another restaurant up here. There's a green building straight ahead, very close to where I.
This is the infamous Tracy's King Crab, excuse me. I was able to get on a tour at one of these stations. Like when you first come in, they'll have a whole bunch over there, but come through the port. This is the Gold Belt tram that you can take, and it takes you up Mount Roberts.
It is a busy road. It is.
The icebergs float because fresh water floats over seawater when the ice melted and separated from the floating icebergs. One can hear the pops and snaps of the air escaping the ice if they ain't careful.
Recap of day 4. Today we were in Juneau. I got off the ship after I ate breakfast, and then I walked around for like 5 minutes looking for a tour, and I wanted to go to Mendenhall Glacier and Naked Falls, but the first few people I went to, they were all sold out, so I kept walking and there were more vendors, and so that's when I was able to get one. It started at 9:15. The tour left at 9:15 and I was there at like 9:05. Cut it real close. They were like, we have one leaving at 9:15. I'm like, listen, get me on that bus. And it was only $65. I think if I go through Norwegian, it was like $180. Although I get a $50 off discount on every excursion I book, that's still not $65. So it was definitely cheaper to go that route. I've seen people get quoted like $80, but $65 was a great rate. And I got to see Nugget Falls and Mendenhall Glacier, so it was cool. But the kicker, that tour got back at 12:15 to the main dock area, but I still had to catch a bus to go to the AJ dock, which is where our ship docked. And listen, we cut it super close, but they were like, as long as you're in line, you're not gonna get left. But the line it took forever. It was a long behind line. When I finally got back to AJ dock, which is where my ship was, to get back on the ship, I had to be back by 1 o'clock. I got off that bus at AJ dock to get back on my ship at 12:57 p.m. But like I said, they said as long as we were in the line up the road, we were fine. They're not gonna leave us, but I probably will never cut it that close again. So booked the earliest tour, 8:15, 7:30, whatever, because we got in Juneau at like 6:30 a.m. So yeah, but I wanted to get breakfast, and so that's kind of why I lollygagged. But anywho, I made it. After that, came back, relaxed, got some lunch, I think, and then relaxed again. And then I went outside to see the Dawes Glacier, which was super cool. In Endicott, I think it's Endicott, Arms. So I saw that, got some photos, got some pictures, and then came back, watched my Ona 2, and then I went to dinner, and I'm about to call it a night. No late night for me. I'm tired. It's like 10:15, 10:30, something like that. I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. Catch y'all in the morning. Ooh, I can smell barbecue. So after you get off the gondola, there's some restaurants. I'll walk this way. There's a smokehouse right there. So the Summit actually docks here. Our ship doesn't. Welcome to Icy Strait Point. Don't think I'm gonna be here too long. Not much to do. But I did want to, get off the ship. See what's out here. Once you come down the red dock, there's like shops and restaurants. I'm gonna go in this place called Alaskan gifts really quickly and see if I can see like a magnet or something. There you go.
Alright, next one. Which is the number one sport right now? Got it? Got the country? Next number is 41,235. Go! Red team! That was great. That was great.
Hey, y'all, I have not checked in like a day or so, but let's recap. Okay, today is Friday, June, I believe it's the 27th, it is. And yesterday we were in Ketchikan, Alaska. I was not going to get off the ship because I was like, ugh, I'm tired. I know it's not much going on probably in this port, blah, blah, blah. So I went and got breakfast. I was just taking my port time. It's like 10 something, taking my port time, right? I finally get off the ship and I go to get on the shuttle because there's a shuttle that goes to downtown. It's like inside this store type thing. I'll show you guys a clip. And where they have like souvenirs and stuff like that, but you have to go in there to get to the shuttle, which takes you downtown. 7 miles, right? So I get there, I'm ready to get on the shuttle. The people are like, there's been an accident. They shut the highway down. The shuttle buses are turning around. Nobody can go out anymore to downtown. Yeah, I knew something had happened because right when I got off the ship, I saw an ambulance at the port. Like, and they were like, hey, where's medical? Like, where's medical? Like, basically trying to go get somebody. So I was like, I knew something happened, but I thought it was just like happened on the ship. Like maybe somebody fell, you know, something like that. And they had to take them to a hospital or something. I didn't know there was an accident. But yeah, I don't have too much details on the accident, but I just pray that everybody's okay. I know some people got taken by the ambulance just because I seen the ambulance and people were talking about it. They were actually on the bus. And so I hope all's well, but just think about if I had just gotten out there a little bit sooner, like it had just happened maybe 30 minutes before. And if I didn't take my port time and all of that, just never know what could happen. But I pray those people are okay. After that, I just walked around the little shop area, got some souvenirs, took some pictures, came back on the ship. Like I said, it's not too much going on in that port unless you do an excursion. Plus, it was raining. Just wasn't good weather at all. After that, I just kind of did some walking around, ate some lunch, went to some events, some game shows, and I went to the glow party. That wasn't hitting on nothing, so I left and came back. So that was yesterday. Today is a new day. Today is June 27th. That was 26 we were talking about. Today we are going to British Columbia, but it's Victoria, Canada. But that's not until 8 p.m. and it's currently probably like almost noon. So I'm gonna go out, do some things on the boat, come back and pack because we have to have our stuff out here outside the room by the end of the night so they can take it for the morning because we leave tomorrow. We get off the ship tomorrow. So anyways, I'll take y'all along what I do today. Not sure what I'm gonna do too much, but I do know I'm gonna get off in Canada just because I've never been, but we only have 3.5 hours there, literally from 8 p.m. to 11:30, and they only doing that because some type of maritime law or something like that. I heard that they have to kind of stop there or something like that. So it's not really much of a port, but it is to a degree. So I just got some pictures that I downloaded that I paid for $30 each, but they were cute. They were really cute. Now I'm about to head to get lunch from American Diner. Went to American Diner. It took them forever. Like nobody came. One lady gave me water, but that was it. I was like, I'm out of here. Like I'm just not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go to Taste or Savor.
By boat, tunnel, or bridge. Let's see someone from Starbucks. Yes. Paris. Paris is wrong. I'm so sorry.
I'm headed to dinner, but I think I might make some stops first. But then I'm headed to dinner and get off the ship. We should be docking around 8 p.m. so I'm gonna get off in Canada. Yeah. We have docked in Canada. There's actually like 2 ships besides ours. There's one down there and the other side too.
我叫外邊，你都個外邊嘅我咪讀咯。冇律師嘛？阿時咧我幾律師啊？阿緊要啦，佢又唔需要我屋企啦。我俾錢。
Downtown Victoria, British Columbia in Canada. Oh, ice cream. There go y'all's store. This is a cute little like area. Like it looks like a whole like city. There's a mall right there. It's closed, but this is so cute. This is Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. So I realized when I was editing this video that I did not record anything after pretty much Canada. So once I got back on the ship after leaving Canada, I decided to go to the social lounge. I hung out there for a few hours. They were playing music, people were dancing, it was a whole vibe. Like it was really nice. And then after that, I decided to get something to eat. It's around midnight. So I went to the 24-hour restaurant, got a burger and some fries, left there, walked around the ship a little more, ended up running into somebody that I met earlier near the social lounge. And so we hung out, talked, kicked it, whatever. And yeah, that was that. Saturday morning, got off the ship, walked around Seattle, did some things in Seattle. So that'll be a separate vlog. I'm gonna end this one right here. Thank y'all so much for the support. As always, stay grateful, stay faithful, stay consistent. Peace.